بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين وهو خير ناصر ومعين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعليه الطاهرين ولعنة الدائم على أعدائهم أجمعين. As we said last night, that our discussions will revolve around increasing of our ma'rifah and understanding. Like we said, there is movement, and we try to understand the complexity of these movement. And today we would like to reflect a bit upon the beginning of creation. God said that I wanted to be known, that's why I have created. So the essence of creation is knowing. The essence of creation is understanding. So as God wanted to be recognized, that we recognize Him, He has created. So what we have in our essential reality, along with movement, and that is ma'rifat, that is understanding, to know. And when He created Adam, He clearly points out to that, I know something that you do not know. When the angels question, what did He know? He knew that Adam knew certain things which these angels do not know. So therefore the criteria of closeness to God, or the criteria of angels doing sajda to Adam, was his ma'rifat, was his understanding, was his vision, right? So therefore the question of understanding and knowing is very central to human species, and it is in the fitra of man to know. It's very inquisitive. That's why we find little children trying to understand and trying to know things right from that very young age. So here Adam was provided with that knowledge, and that was the knowledge of these names. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ بِأَسْمَاءِ كُلَّهَا. These names were given to him. Now when you know a name, that gives you an authority over that thing that you're knowing, right? It's the knowledge of the names. You know, if I know something, and if I call somebody by name, that means I have some sort of wilaya over that. If I call Amr, or Zayd or Bakr, when I'm saying Zayd, come here. So this knowing of the name of Zayd, and at the same time knowing of what Zayd can do, provides me with some sort of wilaya. So when Adam was taught these names, he was provided with that wilayat over the creation, right? And he becomes the representative and the Khalifa. Now, having said this, the more a person knows, the more a person have ma'rifat or knowledge, the more he will be, he will have the wilaya power, so to speak, or the authority over creation more, right? His viceroyship will be of a greater value. He will be considered as an imam. Now, what do I mean by that? Is that in the Quran, in Surah Baqarah, as Allah says to Hazrat Ibrahim, إِذِ ابْتَلَى إِبْرَاهِيم, we tested Ibrahim بِكَلِمَاتٍ, with the kalimat, with the test. He was tested, right? And then إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ فِي النَّاسِ إِمَامًا, Surah Baqarah, verse number 1, 2, 3, that we will put you as an imam on earth, right? And the representation of Ibrahim becoming an imam points out to that after being Nabi, he's becoming an imam. That means the knowledge and understanding of an imam is much higher compared to a Nabi, right? That's why the Ulul Azm prophets, they were known as the Imams, right? So now when Ibrahim becomes an imam, his ishraf and his understanding and his wilaya expands to a greater level, and then he becomes the imam. And he has that vision. That's why they say that when Ibrahim, used to see if there be somebody in the east or the west, who were non-believers or who were not doing sajda to Allah, he will be affected by it, because he was able to have that vision and that understanding. Why? Because he had that knowledge and that understanding. So now when we are talking about Muharram is the month to have a deeper understanding of this wilayat, to have a deeper ma'rifat of this wilayat. Now, when it comes to the ma'rifat, there are two types. One is known as Ma'rifat Husuli, that we acquire, experimental, and the other is called by the presence. Now we'll stop here and then we'll look at these two type of understanding, Ma'rifat Huzuri wa Husuli, tomorrow, inshallah. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi tahirin.